Hey guys, this is Pastor Mel, and I just need to tell you something real quick. Divorce is real. Furthermore, I decided to have one, and I recommend that you do the same. Yeah, that's right. Divorce yourself from every excuse and every self-imposed limitation that has literally already cost you decades, dreams, and destiny. And don't get me wrong, nothing's more beautiful than unity. That's only when we're unified with the purpose that our Father created us. And when we're walking within the musical harmony of divine connections with like-minded people. That's people who want what we want and who value what we value and who are more than willing to lock arms with one another to help each other get to where we can get to together through mutual support. Listen, there's something going down right now, y'all. I hope that you don't miss it. If it's in you, then you know who I'm talking to. My partners and I are like family, and this thing we got is thicker than blood because it's made in the spirit. And it's in the spirit that we decided to make some changes. How do you feel about these changes? Are you ready? Let us know if you need a spot at the table. We're about to participate in a halftime of a lifetime. It's winning season. Father's favor. Well, hello, family. It's that time, and we're going to be moving quickly on this evening. Running about 30 minutes late, but it's been that kind of day. Multiple appointments and great things popping. But I got to be on this other call at 7 o'clock. So let's make it do what it does. I'm going to put some things on my screen. Let me know when they are seen. If you can see my screen, I want you to see and hear my voice. And I want you to see my screen. Let me know if you can see that. I want to say good evening to Chandrella. Good to see you, darling. And if there's a Chandrella in the house, there's her sister. Kendra is in the house. And then there's Nisi, who is in the house. And I'm grateful and thankful for the company and the fellowship. And we got some ground to cover, and it's going to be very encouraging because this thing is bigger than travel, y'all. In fact, let me put that up on the screen right quickly because I want you to see that for yourself. It is bigger than travel. I'm going to make me a banner while y'all are getting in place and in position. It's bigger than travel. You see that? Right there on the spot. We're going to put it on the screen because I need you to remember that. Some of y'all got it twisted. Some of y'all didn't get the memo. Some of y'all thought I was talking about one thing. I'm talking about something else. This thing is bigger than travel. Yes, it includes travel. Yes, it includes getaways. Yes, it includes vacations. And I'm talking about some amazing getaways, vacations, and getaways, and all of the above. But it's bigger than that, y'all. So much more to it than that. It's about life, man. It's about lifestyle. It's about next level. If that doesn't interest you, then I don't know what to tell you. Thank you for letting me know. Coach Ty, you be safe on that highway and byway, darling. Take care of those grandchildren. I can't wait to meet them in person. They having a time of their lives. It's just amazing. I'm telling you, you're sowing some seeds that will last forever in their lives. Thank you for taking time with your own in that special way that you're doing it. It's encouraging. Listen, y'all, we're going to talk about it, so let's get right off into it. Once again, it's bigger than travel, Kendra, so let's talk about this thing. Now, if you're traveling at all, my only endeavor, my only assignment is to show you an option that you may not be aware of. If you don't know what you don't know, then how can you do anything differently? My job is to tell you the information. I'm told, hey, Christina, Mama used to say you can lead a horse to water. You know what I'm saying. But you cannot make them drink. Some folk, I'm telling you, they just stuck on that stuff. They like to pay the highest price unnecessarily. I'm not that one. I mean, there's nothing to me, that makes me want to pay more than another person. What value is that? I mean, I'm going to show you some stuff, and it is what it is, and you can evaluate, You can investigate, you can research, you'll come up with the same truth over and over again. This is the best thing going for those who are going to travel. But keep in mind, it's bigger than travel. Listen, if you're not using the program that I'm going to be sharing with you on tonight, you better catch this quick. You're paying hightail rates. And they're ridiculous at that because prices have gone, Lord have mercy. You look at groceries, Lord. You see how those groceries have gone up? You see how the gasoline, come on here. You see how the price of everything, the price of tea in China, come on. Everything is going up. You think travel hasn't gone up? I'm telling you, you go to some of the same places that you were going before, and you will be amazed. Go ahead, book a flight. Go ahead, book a hotel. Go ahead, book a rental vehicle. Whatever you're going to do, book it. You'll see those prices have gone up extraordinarily. They were already high. Now they're extraordinarily high. Unless you got this program, and I'm going to share with you how you can change all that. So number one, if you're not in this program, you're paying ridiculously high retail rates, and you don't have to. Somebody put this in the comments and help me out. Put hashtag no more retail. Hashtag no more retail. Now, you might be on one side of the fence or the other. Let me tell you something. It's the same fence, and it doesn't matter what side you're on. It doesn't matter if you're Expedia family, Priceline family. You say, well, I'm neither of those. I'm Orbitz. I'm Kayak. Well, they're in the same family. They're in the same family group owned by the same mother companies. And you need to understand this. You're losing on either side. Those are multi-billion-dollar corporations, and they are based upon a retail model where there's a middle person involved that always gets the commission. That commission automatically makes your price higher. I'm going to show you an alternative. I'm going to show you an option where you will eliminate the middleman. And let me tell you something. I'm talking from the perspective of a certified travel agent for the past 11 years now. My wife and I have been travel agents for 11 years. And let me say this. It has its advantages in some areas, but not when it comes to this, because even when you get your most friendly neighborhood travel agent, they're pulling from a pool of retail rates. Why do they do that? Because they want to make sure that they get paid. They're not doing that as a volunteer service. Being a travel agent is a profession. It is a career path. It is a business. Businesses need to earn income. How do they earn income? By charging retail rates. So I'm telling you again, if you want to get rid of those retail rates, pay attention. Let me show you the next thing. If you're not using this travel club, and we're going to give you this information in just a moment, you're probably still putting stuff on credit. Ugh. Somebody put that in the comments. Hashtag no more credit. Hashtag no more credit. Hashtag no, put this one in there. Hashtag debt-free life. I like that better. Hashtag debt-free life. Hey, Carol, good to see you, darling. Debt-free life. We're paying off credit. We're getting out of every debt. Now, if you're going to run that thing up for the month, charge it, and then pay it off on the last day, so that way you're not paying any interest on it. That's totally different. That's gangster. But what I'm talking about is running that thing up, and it's month after month after month. I'm talking sometimes year after year, and your balance has probably been about the same for how long? Because you've been paying a minimum payment, and that interest rate, come on now, it's choking you, and you know there's a better way. I'm going to show you the better way. This plan that we got, y'all. Thank you, Kendra. This plan we got right here is like a travel it is a travel savings plan. It is a layaway plan with several benefits and perks to it. So you don't have to keep running up that credit card, then have to rob Peter to pay Paul and all that type of stuff. Number 3, if you're not using this travel club, and we're going to talk about that in a moment, you're probably paying an enormous price for this thing called timeshares. And let me say this. I've had 3 of them. Kendra and I, the last one, we paying $379 a month for, whether we use it or not. We had to keep paying that mortgage. We had to keep paying that maintenance fee, no matter what. And then we used to get so much bonus time. Well, guess what? That bonus time got slimmer and slimmer until we couldn't even see it anymore. So the thing of it is, we were losing even though we thought we were winning. Some of y'all, you're losing. You just thought you were winning with that timeshare. Let me tell you something. That same timeshare that we used to pay the mortgage on, we've gone to that multiple times in this program. We paid $59 for the entire week without any other obligation whatsoever. How would you like to get free of that timeshare? I'm telling you, this is the absolute best way to do it, and I'm going to share with you more. Number 4, if you're not using this program, now we know there's some folk out there, you might not want to admit it, but you've been staying with some folk a little bit longer than you wanted to stay. And the truth is, you've been staying longer than they wanted you to stay, and they just didn't tell you. God bless the child that has their own. What a joy it is to be able to go to town, wherever you're going, whatever city, and you roll in and you're staying at that 5-star resort and hotel that you've always wanted to stay, but you've been passing by because you thought you couldn't afford it. Well, that was until now. We're going to show you can afford it, because you can stay at 5-star destinations at 1- and 2-star prices. In fact, if you really pay attention, we're going to show you how to get it for free. Number 5, and I did say free. Number 5. I love this part. If you're not using this program, there's a bunch of you listening and watching, and this is probably the worst case scenario. It's most tragic, because you love to travel. You've been talking about it since you were a little girl, since you were a little boy. You used to, but life happened, and now you haven't had a good vacation. Let's be honest. I'm not talking about that little 2 and 3 day. No, I'm talking about a real vacation. And I'm not talking about grandma's house, right? I'm talking about a real vacation. I'm talking about passports being stamped and all that type of stuff. You haven't really enjoyed yourself like that in a long time. And some of you've not done it yet. You're a grown man. You're a grown woman. Time is running out. Let me tell you something. Life is short and life is fragile. And you've been dreaming about it. Nothing wrong with dreams. We dream too. We just dream with our eyes open, and we want to invite you to that experience, to start dreaming and traveling at the same time, instead of just dreaming about it. In fact, we say it this way: don't just dream about it, don't just talk about it, let's be about it. And we're going to show you how to do it inside of this travel club. Listen carefully. The biggest mistake we tend to make is that we think we have more time. Thank you, Carol, for sharing that with me. We think we have more time, y'all. But how many people, if we really took the time to look back over the past 5 years in particular, how many people did we have plans with? We were doing business together. We were doing ministry together. We were doing life together. But over the past 5 years, they're gone. They had plans just like we did. And we're still here by the grace of God. But tomorrow is not promised. The biggest mistake we make in life is thinking that we have more time. Guys, while you're alive, you should live. Will you write that down? While you're alive, you should live. Now, I'm a Christian. I'm a believer that, when I leave this life, the Lord Jesus, I believe in eternal life. I'm going to close my eyes on this side and get to, come on here. And it's going to be, look, somebody wrote a song about, I can only imagine. You can't even imagine what it's going to be like. But while we're here, why do we have to, why do we have to just barely get by? Why do we have to survive instead of thrive? Why do we have to, from week to week, just make it through the skin of our, listen, it's more to it than that. And this thing is bigger than travel. And the biggest mistake we make in life is thinking that we have more time. Thank you, Carol. While you're alive, you should live. I saw this. This is powerful. While you're still waiting to find an easy way or the perfect time, someone else is already getting results because they decided making progress is more important than making excuses. Carol, thank you again. I think you shared that with me as well. Guys, that resonates with me, because when you look at folk, and sometimes you can, assess things and, your talents, your gifts, your skill sets, this, that, and the other. And, I'll say it this way: talent is overrated. Y'all better catch that. Gifting is overrated, because it's not the talent you have. It's not the gifts you have. You could have much less talent, much less gifting, but you can have a greater work ethic. You can have more focus. Hello, somebody. You can have more discipline, and that will get you exactly where you always dreamt about going. Let me read this one more again for you. While you're still waiting to find an easy way or the perfect time, how many of you been waiting for the perfect time? Lord have mercy, I hear it all the time. Well, the time's not right. Well, when is the right? Come on. Someone else is already getting results. Why are they getting results? Because they decided. They made a decision. Making progress is more important than making excuses And the reality is we are making one or the other. So I say to you, let's get to planning. Now, don't spend more time planning your vacation than planning your life. So remember, this thing is bigger than travel. We're talking about upgrading the whole enchilada. And that's where this powerhouse travel club called Travorium comes in, because our motto is a better life requires a better way. Would you put that in the comments real quick? Hashtag a better life requires a better way. And I'd like to add to that, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, we found it. We found it by connecting to the vision of this visionary, he and his beautiful wife, Mr. David and Adela Hart. Shout out to them both. Continue to lift them up in your prayers. Guys, these are phenomenal people with a phenomenal vision that has gone globally to more than 65 nations strong over the period of the decade that this club has been in existence, changing lives, households all around the world and back, paying out more than $10 million plus in commissions because of the hand of God on their lives. This is a company, this is a travel club, guys, where lives have been changed. The only question is, where are you in the equation? Do you want yours next? Somebody put that in the comments. Hashtag I'm next. Hashtag I'm next. Yes, Kendra, a better life requires a better way. Yes, Chandrella, a better life requires a better way. Yes, Carol, no excuses. Let me tell you something. Travel itself is a part of it is a $9 trillion industry. Not B for billion, certainly not M for million. T, come on here, for trillion. That's a lot of money. You know how many zeros are on $9 trillion? A lot of them. And we're talking about, this is a business of dreams, y'all. This is a business of fun. This is a business, some people call it a side hustle, but it is literally a home-based business opportunity. It is a very powerful career path, an alternative to those of you who've been on that corporate America path for a long time and you've not found the gold at the end of the tunnel. Guys, I'm telling you, this is it. It's game-changing. It's a marketplace type of opportunity. The timing is perfect. Because guys, coming out of COVID, folk are traveling now more. I've been to those airports. I've been in vehicles. Come on, guys. I've been in some places where I've seen I've never seen crowds like that coming back from Jamaica, coming back from Paris. People are traveling. Don't let nobody fool you. And I'm telling you, they are paying retail prices because after being cooped up for the past how many years, they said, I will not let this happen again. And I believe that should be you. You should be traveling while you can. And here's what we do. Here's what we have mastered. Three things that are very simple to us. Number one, we have mastered being able to show people how to travel with substantially discounted prices. And the key word is substantially discounted, y'all. Not the 10% off, not the 20, 25% off. I see you there, Katrina. I know you're next. I see you there, Tanya. I know you're next. Chandrella is next, y'all. I see it. I know it's about to happen. Guys, not that 13, 14, 15, 20% off. No, we're talking about up to 70% off. These are real prices that we have available for the private members inside of our travel club. Number two, here's the thing that we do. It's simple math for us, guys. We show you how a couple of times a year to travel for free. That's just one of the perks for being a member in our club. We will show you a couple of times every year to get free travel. In fact, if you're not getting free travel every year, you're not in this club. That's just the bottom line, because everybody in this club is able to get that using this program. And number three, here's my favorite. We show you, we've mastered this, showing people every day around the world and back, 65 nations strong, how to get paid to travel. Now, if you're number one, put it in the comments. If you're number two, you know what to do. Put it in the comments. If you're number three and you agree with me, put it in the comments. But I need to know if you're greedy like that and you are a number four. Ambassador Sherry is in the house. Let me know if you're a number four. Number one, number two, number three, number four. Where you at? I want to hear back from you real quick because, guys, we need to talk. And we need to talk. It's so important that you have an opportunity where you can get paid to do what you love. I mean, what better scenario in life that you're getting paid to do what you're going to do anyway, And by the way, getting paid to do what you love, what you're passionate about, what you enjoy. So many of us, we've only been taught to get paid from something we tolerate. We get taught to get paid from something we bear with. It's something that we just, go through the motions. Most of the folk that they got a job and a career, they go in on Monday or whatever their first day of the week is, and they not feeling that thing any more than they are the next day. They just do what they do because they have to do it. But how would you like to get paid from something you really enjoy? This is the place to do it. Mr. Warren Buffett said this: if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. But I know that's not going to be the case for Kendra Simmons. She's number 4, y'all. I know that's not going to be the case for Tanya Evans. She's a number 3, y'all. Guys, I'm telling you, Minister Carol is in the house. Guys, this is so vitally important. We need to follow the clues. One of the wealthiest persons on the planet, he was telling Lolly Dolly and everybody, guys, that 9 to 5 stuff is for, I don't even know who it's for, really. It's not for anybody but the people who created the system. And they're benefiting from those who don't know. But now that you know, you need to come out of that matrix, come out of that system. Now, I'm not telling you necessarily to quit your day job just yet and all that, but I am telling you, you better consider some alternatives. You better have a plan B on top of your plan A, because there's some folk out there, all they had was the A plan, and that A plan became a horror plan, an H plan, because by the end of their 20, 30 years, they got canned. They got put in a position where they were escorted out of the building. They got locked out of the room that was their room, their office space. Guys, there are corporate positions that people have had for a long time, and the owner, they never owned it, they worked for them, and the owners of those positions changed the rules. And when they changed the rules, it was not in the favors of those who were working in those positions. It's happening all across the country, around the world, millions of times every single year, guys. You don't want to be in that position. You need to take control. You need to have ownership for not just where you are now, but even for where you want to go. And I'm going to read it again. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. I don't think that's what you really want, to die in the cubicle, to die in the elevator, to die in the place of wherever it is. I think you could probably come up with a better plan, a better desire. I mean, we're all going to die. We know that. But guys, who wants to check in and clock in on, and you died? Come on, die on the job? Come on. What? Who wants this? And it's happening all the time. It's happening. And we need to have a plan, y'all, where we listen in our latter years, especially. You can get this sooner than that. But in our latter years, especially, come on. Who wants to have to go and get another job? Who wants to rob Peter to pay Paul just to have a roof overhead, or just to be able to eat? Come on, just to be able to get groceries. There has to be a better way. And I'm telling you, we found it, but you got to listen to this. If you don't find a way, found it. You don't even have to do that homework anymore. We have found it. To make money while you sleep. We're doing that. You will work until you die. That's what we not going to do. Somebody put that in the comments. That's what we not going to do it. It wouldn't be prudent. Now, I'm not going to teach on this tonight because I'll be out of time, but you understand that Mr. Robert Kiyosaki put out the cash flow quadrant. You need to get you a copy so that you can understand the left side is where we get leftovers, and the left side is where we get left. You need to move to the right side because the right side is the right side, guys, and we're going to show you a turnkey system. We need to be re-educated. The creation of wealth is not happening on the JOB. The creation of wealth is not even happening on self-employment, where it's just based upon just what you can do and what everybody else is helping you to do, but they really don't have the commitment that you do because they don't own it. People don't take ownership for it the way you do because it's your baby. We're going to show you how to leverage yourself in a system, a business system, a turnkey system. All it is plug and play. The heavy lifting has already been done, and you can get in position and take advantage of everything that has already been done before you. And we have that in this system called the Trevorium Travel Club. Miss Gina's in the house, guys, and I'm talking about everything from the activities, and it's like a buffet, guys. The rental cars, Now, cruises. Some folk not going to do cruises. I love them myself. Some folk are not going to do resorts, the tours, the show. Whatever it is that you want to grab in this array of travel, in this travel buffet, guys, we have it available at up to 70% off. Maybe yours is the hotel thing. Maybe yours is the group travel. Whatever your thing is there for you, up to 70% off. And we have a turnkey system where not only will it be advantageous for you to save money from it, but by doing a few simple things, we're going to show you how to get paid from the same industry, a $9 trillion industry at the very same time. Here's a perfect example. I want to run through these quickly. Several options from Priceline all the way to Orbitz. And as you can see that if you looked at the Expedia pricing on this particular hotel, guys, you would literally pay twice as much with any of those OTAs, online travel agencies, as you would being a member in our own travel club. Guys, we have over 2 million properties in our inventory that can get you prices well upwards up to 70% off. But my favorite portion are what we call the Dreamcation platform and then our world tours. Let me run through those quickly. The Dreamcation platform, guys, we're talking about anyone, anywhere, on any budget. A couple of times a year, you'll be able to use your points. And your travel points are there because you have a membership. Your membership is like a layaway plan. As you're putting in your money in your layaway plan, the company is matching it with points. So you're getting twice the buying power. Your leverage to travel on has been amplified because of the partnership of what you're putting in with what the company is putting in. And now when you weren't able to do it on your budget before, you're able to do it now. And you can travel to more than 2,000 destinations on our Dreamcation platform. Perfect example, booked just 2 or 3 weeks ago, Vegas. We'll be there 8 days, 7 nights, staying at a 4-star, amazing hotel. Guys, the reservation is already made, $99. Without this program, that same booking would have cost from $900 retail up to $1,299. Can you see the difference? Can you understand the math? There's more than 2,000 of those types of opportunities. We can go from the one in the Canary Islands. Guys, we have these types of getaways that can be as low as $7 a night. Why pay almost $1,000 when you can get it for $7? Here's another one, Cabo San Lucas. Guys, less than $150 in our program. Why would you pay well above $12.99? Here's another one where you can go and take the kids to Disney again and pay less than $150. Why would you pay well above $1,200 to do the exact same things? These are our Dreamcation getaways. Once again, there are more than 2,000 of those in our inventory. Now for the third part of our program, the Travel Club that we love, consider this. Over 2 million of what we call net zero properties, travel agent prices. You have access to that 24/7, 365, all around the year. You have access to the Dreamcation Escapes, more than 2,000 of those. You'll have an opportunity, depending upon the level of your membership, to enjoy as many as 2 or 3 of those a year at the types of prices that we've already mentioned. But here's my favorite, the world tours. Whether you're going to do it with just yourself, you and your boo, or however you do, whether you're going to take a whole family, a whole group, and as long as they have memberships, or if they're staying in a room with you, there's another option. You'll be able to make sure that you get these prices and you can enjoy places like Italy, guys. Look at that price. $360 on our side, well above $1,100 on the other. And it doesn't matter what company you're going with or whatever travel agent you're going with. Guys, just booked Dubai last week. Our price, as you can see it, $99 as opposed to above $800. Actually, from $800 to $1,200 on the other side. I checked the retail on about 5 and 6 different other companies, and that's how the prices range. From $800 as high as $1,299 for the exact same thing that I just paid $99 for. Why? Because that's one of our world tours. Montego Bay. Now, when we went to Montego Bay, it was even lower, but that lets you know the prices are going up on everything. We paid $399. Now it's $612, y'all. But that's $612 for us, as opposed to almost $1,800 for all the other vendors out there in the travel arena. Guys, this is how we do it with our world tours. Over and over again, guys, whether it's New York, whether it's Spain, whether it's Colombia, whether it's Italy, whether it's Spain again in another particular city, whether it's Thailand, guys, that's $1. Do you see that? That's 7 days and 6 nights for $1. Puerto Vallarta, that's $40 a night, 5 days, 4 nights, all inclusive. Sicily, guys, Malaga, Spain, Cozumel, $38. You can't eat anywhere for $38, 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day. Maybe your mama's house, I don't know, but she might charge more than that. But the thing is, $38, all inclusive, food and drinks. It gotta be mama. I don't know who else can let you do that. To buy, y'all, it can go as low as $1 at a 5-star property when you're using it as one of our world tours. And we have 100 world tours that range and begin in every year from March all the way now to December. Tanzania, you want to go to the motherland? This is the most economical way for you to go. Over and over again, guys, we're giving you the goods. We're showing you the secret sauce. This is the way you're doing it. If you do it this way, you will, listen, you'll save a ton of money. And this is going to allow you to get some extra what we call souvenirs, right? You'll be able to bring back some stuff for some folk. Paris, guys. When we landed in Paris, the price we paid at that hotel, that 5-star experience, it was amazing. Guys, we're going all over the place, around the world. Name the place, we'll get you there. Our program is better than anything you've seen out there. But remember, it's bigger than travel. Because it's bigger than travel, it's a compensation plan attached to it. With 3 simple referrals, here's what happens. All of your services are free. So if you're a platinum member, for example, you can literally earn up to $3,000 a year in free travel, and then it just gets better from there. I won't go over everything tonight because I'm out of time, but I can tell you, for a simple investment ranging from $100 on up to $300 top, guys, you're in business. It'll be the best investment you ever made. I want you to get back with the person that invited you to see this information. Guys, we are on an ambassador run. We are helping people to reach the level of economics, the level of residual income that's in their own view. Everybody has different goals. Some want more than others. Some desire more than others. But wherever you fit in, come on and get in, because we're going places and we're doing things. And this thing is bigger than travel. Guys, I'm out of time. And I got to get on another call, but I want to thank you for yours. Share this with somebody else, and let's make things happen, because it's going to happen with or without you, but it'll be better with you. God bless you real good. We'll see you on the other side.